Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy International version. Blitzball, your host, Shady Knights. If you notice, we actually started off a few seconds late in this, and the RX actually made us, we scored. We scored a point. Anyway, this is actually post-commentary. I actually did record this, once again, about an hour or so long. And it dropped the entire recording, so I just said, screw this noise, I'll just record it without saying anything and in shorter bursts. Mostly because if I keep saying something new every time and it gets lost, I'm just going to have a fit. So, I'm now recording my voice on a completely different thing. And I've recorded Camtasia, and it seems to be working fine so far. Everything seems to be going along rather smooth. So hopefully we shouldn't have any issues, hiccups, or any sort. But I'd like to take this time to clarify something in this game. This is a very poor demo of Blitzball. Not so much because the game sucks or anything. No, because the game is actually very fun when you can get a good group of members in your team. And I generally don't like spoiling things, but you'll be able to get different members in your, it's like all things in Japanese games. You'll be able to get different members and all that fun stuff. Pardon me, I'm about to have some ginger ale because I love this stuff. Anyway, you'll be able to get better teammates. The game is really fun. But the problem with this is, even without the teammates that you could get, it's bogged down by the rotten teammates that you play against on the other team. And right now I'm just kind of screwing around. You see now I got Grab over my rear end. Now Grab shouldn't be able to grab this, if I'm not mistaken, and he touches it. See, he shouldn't have even been able to do that much, but whatever. And he gets the ball again. Anyway, the problem is you have characters like Grab, Vixen, and Bulgerda. I don't know. You'll know her when you see her. Now, what makes these characters cheap, so very, very cheap, is the numbers, if you pay attention to them, they really don't, they mean only half of what you see. And right now, I'm going to try to break the Bulgerda and shoot again. And you see, usually Bulgerda would have just raped me at that point. Oh, and another point! Ooh! In your face! But anyway, when I say that she would have usually beaten me, she would have usually raped me at that point, I mean, when the numbers, when I said earlier, they only mean half of what they show. So it can say that your endurance is 9 and their attack is 5. And as you see, his attack was 5, his endurance was 9, and he only attacked for 2. And it's that kind of nonsense. In Titus, he's the worst example. His attack is 3, but he often hits for 1. He rarely does he ever go the full 3. This is a miracle. So I'm happy I got this on camera that it actually occurs. Yeah, but you have Grab who swims unreasonably fast, and who often cheats the numbers because more than often, more often than not, he'll attack, block, or resist numbers that are far higher than what he is. He can knock down, really. His endurance is 9. He can take about an 11 hit. It's about 10 or 11, I think. But luckily, the numbers are just with me this time. I mean, look at that. We got the ball. Letty is wonderful. Bata is God for the Aurochs. They should worship him. I see why he has the different trumps. And as you see here, they are just afraid that we're going to defeat them. And I actually could have just stayed behind there, I think, and they wouldn't have been able to get me. But look at this. They sent their whole team out at me. This is ridiculous. This is actually the second time in my life that it's ever happened to me. The first time you will see in the bonus video. Yes, there is a bonus video of this. Something crazy happens in the bonus video, and I want you all to see it. And it actually may be a couple of videos long. But yes, Letty. Letty is wonderful. Letty, Bata, those two are just amazing. They are amazing for the owners. It is ridiculous. Letty going up for a little rub it in his face, sort of kind of thing. It's hard to tell where his face is. But anyway, I was doing something right now. That's why the computer was... And I didn't feel like editing it because I could talk about something. Yes. I was reading FSS talking about he did something with Wolfman Kamari that I was thinking about. Well, actually, I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking about doing something else. But I want to pose you all this question. What do you want me to do with Wolfman Kamari? He's a blue mage, so he can go anywhere in the sphere grid easier than everyone else. And I want to know if you want me to, what do you want me to make him? Usually I make him a thief at this point. This guy's slot 1. Yes, usually I make him a thief at this point and go off on his own, and because I don't have one at this point in the game, make
so
him
on
fast.
Defense, boys! Stop those goers!
What about me?
Get the ball and just shoot like crazy!
Goers are going down!
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Shoot like crazy!
Shoot like crazy.
Down!
All right, hustle!
And I follow that motto. Anyway, before I continue, at the bottom of the screen you see key techniques. It's highlighted in the blue. When you fill all those up, you get another technique for Titus. That's kind of how this works, and that's what I was explaining with the Venom Tackle. You see that that's blue. And if you go back, you see Venom Tackle's also in Titus' key techniques. But anyway, back to Wolfman Kamari. You want me to make him a warrior? You want me to make him highly accurate like Waka, black mage, white mage, fast warrior like Titus, or a thief? Now, here's the thing. Regardless of what you want me to do with him, he's going to learn, steal, and use. Those are just two great techniques to have this early in the game. But the rest of it, you guys tell me, I'll roll with it, right? But back to the game. The most important game ever. Look at this. Throws this sumbee all over the field. We about to make it funky up in here, folks. About to bring something so funky it's gonna make you say, damn, that's funky. Anyway. I love the jet shot. Bam. Pow. The big spin, baby. We're about to bring it down. And if you look at Titus' hit points, they are ruined. They're just completely annihilated by doing the jet shot. So you can't do it twice. You have to make sure it counts the first time you use it. You must make sure it counts. But being your host, your loving host, Shady Knights, I'm never satisfied with anything. So let's keep trying to get more points because they could still somehow catch up, and we do not want that. And Titus is just feeling ballsy right now. Look at how he ran into him. Quite literally ran through him. But yes, Titus, I don't know what to do with you. The cheapness of this character, the unmitigated rottenness. I wish they just show his real numbers and we could just work off that. But if they did that, then you know that they were cheating. That's why they have real numbers that you see. And then there's the invisible numbers that sometimes work and sometimes don't work. Another thing that also screws you over in this game is if you look at the lower right hand corner in the map, you'll see that little circle. You can see that your enemy can run into that almost any time, and pretty much they're gonna fight you. You can be touching them, running across them. That triangle can be all over them, and they'll still not take a hit until they get to a certain point in the game where the game says, "Oh wait, that's right, he's right there." I mean, in the bonus video, you will see that done in a blatantly disgusting manner. But once again, they send almost their entire team after us because they know they don't have a prayer. And Bulgarda, for whatever reason, the numbers are with me today. She just can't take it from me. Oh, And of course he get it. Ass face. But if you look at the arrows, another thing that makes this kind of annoying is your characters aren't really that intelligently aggressive. They will just stay in their own little sections or own little spots. They won't plan out for things. They won't surround the enemy or anything like that you would think would be an intelligent thing to do. You see, they left him right open. They should have just slammed straight for him. Now he's growing into Anubis. Abus? I think it's Abus. Abus or Ubus. I don't know. It's all this nonsense gets a little, and he didn't touch the ball. 2-1-0. Yes. But he catches it.